Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Money Mind. Financial freedom. This is a much sought after word or phrase, I would say, which almost every individual across the world is looking forward to. Why is it so important and why people are after it? Now, the reason why this is very, very important is because when you're financially free, you get enough money, enough of free time, enough of freedom to work on what you really want to do in your life and pursue your dreams. That's why when financial freedom really becomes very, very much important. And truth be said, almost the majority of the population across the world are still hunting for it. Now, when we say this, when we say about financial freedom, do we really mean a lot of money to retire? Is that the only way by which you can get financially free or be financially free altogether? Well, there are 7 or 8 stages, rather, I would say, to being completely financially free. The first and the most important step is you have to stop living paycheck to paycheck. That's the first initial step towards your financial freedom, and that's by far the toughest one. So not living paycheck to paycheck, once you overcome that, you get enough money to probably quit your job for some time, maybe 5-6 months, 7 months, a year or so, and you start enjoying that time. You pursue something of your own choice. You do something for your own self. That's the second phase into the financial freedom world, wherein you get a little time from the money that you have saved. You can utilize that to do something for yourself. Now that's the second phase. Now once you overcome these 2 phases, you come across to the third phase, where you're financially happy and you're still living your life. So you're doing things that you want to do, you enjoy doing it, and at the time you're still saving for your future, for your retirement, for the benefit of your family. So that's stage number 3 of financial freedom. The fourth step to financial freedom is freedom of time. This is where you have left the rat race and you are following your heart. Absolutely. You're doing what you want to do. You are on your own. You're living your dream. You're living the way you want to live. But still not over yet. We come back to point number 5, which is enough for a basic retirement. Now what this is, a basic retirement, you can adjust your lifestyle. You can downsize your lifestyle to cut down some bits and pieces of unwanted corners in your life and retire from your job. You can cut down some unwanted requirements from your life and retire from your job. That's the basic retirement that you can look for. You have saved enough for that, and then you have saved enough for an actual retirement. That is actually, you have enough support, enough money to support your income or to support your expenditures for the rest of your life. That is when you actually financially retire from your job. Then comes the step where you can have a dream retirement. You're doing what you want to do, you enjoy, you travel, you do absolutely anything and everything that your heart feels like doing. So that's absolutely being splurged. You don't have to bother about your income, you don't have to bother about money coming in, you don't have to think about your expenses. That's the way one would want to live for the rest of their life. So that's almost the penultimate stage, and then the final stage comes in, where you have enough to spend, and no matter whatever you do, you can't spend it all. So that's the stage where big people like a big businessman, millionaires, billionaires stay. Now that's the place where they have accumulated enough that they're not bothered about what's coming in. They know that they have enough. It's going to last their whole life. That's the ultimate financial freedom. Now this is what we look after. This is what we run after it. We all try and pursue it. And the steps 2 through to 8 are by far the easiest steps in a financial freedom journey. But the most toughest phase is the first phase, which is coming out of the rat race. That is where most of the people, like 70, 80, 90% of the population in India or maybe across the world, that's where they get stuck. You live paycheck to paycheck. That's terrible. Now, in our journey into the financial world in Money Mind, we are going to discuss about how you can come out of this rat race, come out of this situation where you're living paycheck to paycheck, and move on to live a wonderful life for yourself. But I guess we can continue this in the next video, because this is going to be a longer one. So till then, see you. Have a nice day. Stay tuned. Next week, we'll post you the basic steps that will guarantee you to come to step 1 of financial freedom, wherein you can stop living paycheck to paycheck and start your financial freedom journey. Till then, SG signing off. Goodbye.